we're going so hard and you send an email out, like I was going so hard yesterday, I sent the email out to the wrong person. I have particular advice. Again, this is the importance of journaling and setting boundaries and planning out your day specifically. And I'm actually even saying plan out breaks, plan out a walk. I mean, high performers, guess what? High performers actually take breaks. You know what's so funny is that it's actually the opposite. Like I needed a break and I took my daughter and we went fly fishing on Saturday and just got away and we left our technology. And to be a high performer, you have to actually make sure that you're managing your burnout levels and you have to have a pace. Life is a marathon, but there are times in your life where it's a sprint. It is a sprint right now. For me, I've never been busier. And I know some of us have. I know that there's people that are working in different work environments at homes. I have 6 kids. I have 2 sets of twins. And so I try right now, and this is actually some research as well, is that some research that we've done at High Performance Institute is that you should take a break every 50 minutes. It's like every 52 minutes, you should plan a break. Even if it's like a 5-minute break or a 10-minute break, take a breather, reset yourself, make sure that you're on track, and make sure that, because that will help you to not make costly mistakes. Does that make sense? If we're going so hard and you send an email out, like I was going so hard yesterday, I sent the email out to the wrong person. And and then the other guy's like, hey, I never did get your email. I'm like, yes, you did. You got it. And he's like, no, I never did. I'm like, I'm positive I did. And I look in my send file and I sent it to the wrong Derek, right?
Oh, wow.
So I was going so hard yesterday and had so much to do that I wasn't high performing. So high performing does not mean that you're just, killing yourself. It actually means that you're getting the things done that are making a difference, that are moving the needle. You're being productive, not busy. There's a massive difference between getting things that are productive and just being busy and playing business.
Productivity is a very, very important subject because as an entrepreneur, you get overwhelmed easily, first of all, by the struggles that you face in your business day to day, being at home sometimes, because sometimes you will not differentiate between office and home if you're working from home. And at the same time, having the, you need to think as a marketer, as a CEO, as a salesperson, like you do everything by yourself and you get overwhelmed easily. So the burnout is real and it gets you sometimes like, and you feel like you're busy, but you're not really achieving or accomplishing anything, but you're busy all the time. So, and it affects you personally and affects family.
Yeah. I think to answer a question, plan your day out and make sure you're planning the most productive functions that you could do, along with planning out your breaks so that you can think. The other thing that I do to be high productive is, I do stand. I do keep my blood flowing. I do keep my energy high. I know a lot of times in COVID or whatever, like even I'm standing now when I do podcasts and things, because I think it raises my level of energy. Even if it's just a little bit, it can make a big difference. So if you're feeling yourself getting sluggish, I always say a lot of times we don't have a time management issue. We have an energy issue.
Yes.
And so you've got to be able to manage your energy. And if you're exhausted or burnt out, take a quick break and make sure you're putting that in your plan.